and also in my Beautiful Laundrette, and he's done other things which I'm sure he'll tell you about himself.
Hello everyone. Good evening everyone. I just want to say what a privilege it is to be able to use this platform to tell you about my story as an actor and life as an actor and my journey so far. So thank you for sharing this space with me. I'm going to keep this as real and as raw as possible, telling it honestly. So firstly, I want to talk about the power of self-belief, the power of self-confidence, the power of dreaming, the power of setting goals, the power of sticking true to your own values, and the power of not giving a crap what anyone else thinks. Literally, because that's what I did. When I was 19, I made the big decision to drop out of university. I was studying business and economics at De Montfort University here in Leicester for 2 years, and I was sat in the lecture hall feeling empty. You know, I feel as if as we grow up as kids, we're kind of programmed and conditioned to doing certain things or going down certain career paths and getting channeled into doing something for the expectation of others, but not ourselves. And so a lot of people don't come to the awareness of that much later in life. Some people never get to that stage at any point in their life. So for me, that conversation with my parents to tell them I was going to apply to drama school, it wasn't an easy one, to be honest. My mum and dad were very supportive though. However, in the Asian culture, we are sometimes pushed to become doctors, dentists, lawyers, opticians, engineers. You've got to say how it is. But I don't blame the people around us, because they want the best for us. They want us to have financial security and abundance. They want us to have success and, you know, get married, live a happy life. But in a way, that's society's vision of success, not your vision of success. And success isn't always about having a massive car or a massive house or, you know, so much money in your bank account. A lot of people have that, but they feel empty inside. But there are a lot of people in this world that are happy with the small things. They're happy embracing the small things and doing things that don't require a lot of money. And that's what makes them feel alive. For me, creativity makes me feel alive. It makes me feel free. It's what my sole purpose was. It was what I always wanted to do. And, you know, people around me, close friends, family, were saying to me, Hareet, what are you doing? Finish your third year of uni, man. Just, come on, you've already done 2 years. What are you playing at? Just have something to fall back on. But for me, there was no plan B. Because if I had a plan B of going back to university, that would have been setting myself up for failure. And the only thing for me was plan A. I'm going to go to drama school, I'm going to get the preparation, and I'm going to become a successful actor, because I really believe if you put all your energy into something that you're so passionate about and you desire, you can create your own reality and create the life you want. And a part of my mission is to inspire many people to do that as well. So, drama school was a fantastic platform for me to kickstart my career and be industry ready. It gave me all the tools necessary. It was 9 till 9 hours for 4 of the 11 months. The rest of the hours were 9 till 7. You're trained rigorously in acting, voice, and movement, all to make you more natural on stage. And you really have to just throw yourself into it. Throw yourself, and you learn so much about yourself. You build confidence in, you know, speaking to people, portraying characters. You do hours and hours of, you know, stage combat, characters, scripts, breakdowns, which all ultimately help you when you go into a creative process. So after drama school, it was like, what now? 9 till 7, constantly, you know, getting drilled, and it's almost, I moved back to Leicester, and it was like, oh, this is different. What should I do now in my life? Just that kind of sense. And it's almost at the low after the high. And a lot of actors experience that in this industry, working as well. Even I do still today. But it's about keeping the momentum going. And I had to keep the momentum going in terms of my habits, daily habits, and I had to be prepared. Because a lot of people in this industry, they say, oh, it's just luck, it's lucky, it's, oh, that's good luck, that. But good luck is nothing but preparedness meeting opportunity. When those two things align up together, that's when the magic happens. So I feel very grateful to have worked with Nikolai Foster on Memoirs of an Asian Football Casual, which was my professional stage debut here at Curve. How many people saw that? Hey, but that was my professional stage debut after coming out of drama school, and it was a huge demand for any actor at any stage in their career, because it was a new play, it was a two-hander. I had to play a lot of characters in this play, and my co-actor Jay Fasani, who can't be here today, we were both really scared to portray this role initially. But Jay was also a drama school graduate, and a week later from graduating from drama school, he got cast in this production. And I really feel that choice to go to drama school prepped me to take on this role, and hopefully, you all enjoyed it and it was a successful role. But working with someone like Nikolai Foster, he allows you the space to explore, create, and characters to the best of your ability. Everyone here at Curve works together as a collective. There's no sense of ego. There's no I'm a director, you're an actor, or the vice versa. You're in it together, and it's so important. Set designers, the actors, the writers, the lighting people, the sound. It's all a collective thing. But me and Jay said to ourselves, we had to prepare for this role because we had a lot to learn. So prior to walking into the audition room for the first day, we were off book for the whole play, the full 2 hours. So we had the whole play memorized down to a T. And I remember Nikolai saying, thank you for your hard work, because we're really allowed to push through now and get the work done. And for me, that's preparedness, and that's the mindset. And that's hard work. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard, and I always believe hard work pays off. And throughout that process, my process as an actor, it's my job to bring the character, the lines off the page. And of course, drama school helped me, the classes, the rigorous, intense training. And so the question I always ask myself is, what parallels can I draw as Hareet? What experiences in my life have I experienced, and what can I bring to it? And then if there's something that I know a friend has experienced in their life, I'll ask them about something. This play was about Leicester, hooliganism and football. My dad grew up knowing the baby squad. So I asked him, I asked family members about the Leicester in the 80s. And then I do the character research. I find out what my action is, my objective in the scene. What does my character want in the scene? What does my character want in the play? What does my character want in life? I do all the homework before. Then once you step foot into the rehearsal room, I throw it all away, in a sense, because it's already embodied in me. And then it's all about listening, responding, being in the moment with the other actor, discussing with the director about other ways you can approach the scene. And so I remember doing that play. Afterwards, me and Jay said, if we can do this, what can't we do? And I was prepared. The opportunity was there, and I was prepared. And that's what aligned up and created something very special. And then from then, it was another thing. The low after the high. What now? After the play was done, what am I going to do now? I'm not just going to sit around. I made the conscious choice to do things to be prepared for the next opportunity. Little things. It's not just about the acting, it's about eating well, it's about mindfulness for me, it's about having a balance in every area of your life. Play, adventure. It's important to spend time with your family members. It's not always about being an actor, but you still have to work towards your goals if you want to reach the top. So I'll be waking up early, I would be working on accents, I'll be reading a book, just to keep the momentum going, really. So I just need to talk about this book, actually. It's called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway by Susan Jeffers. Has anyone read this book in this room? Yeah, a few of you. Brilliant. So this is about fear not going away, but doing it if you're scared. It can be anything: public speaking, intimate relationships, trying something new. Because once you try something new, you're getting outside of your comfort zone. And it feels uncomfortable, but the only way to grow is you just have to go out there and do it. And I read this book prior to Memoirs. I'm not sure if I told you this, but this was a major thing before I started my process, which got me in the right mindset. After Memoirs of an Asian Football Casual, in my time off, I read another book called The Artist's Way. And this is a course, a 12-week personal development course in rediscovering and recreating our creative selves. Because we're all creative people. You know, we have this curious nature when we're kids, and we sometimes lose it as we grow up. So it's about, this feeds into any creativity, writing, acting, directing. And this really helped me keep on track and keep a structure. And it was in week 7 of reading this book where I manifested the role of Ackley Bridge on Channel 4, where I play a PE teacher. And that was a 4-month contract last year from January to April. And I really give thanks to this book to allow me to manifest that role. But Memoirs of an Asian Football Casual really kick-started my career and gave me the confidence to go and push on with other things. TV is a really different medium to theatre. It's a complete different process because this school drama that I was in, it's a big cast. It's a very big cast, and you're not on set every day. The character's more surface. You go in, you do your lines, and you go home. And you really have to stay in the zone in TV because there's so many things going on around you. It's not like theatre. It's a 1 act, 2 acts, where it's just the actors in a world. On TV, you've got people. David, these lights are right over here, mate. It's a sound light. Excuse me, mate. Can I just take this off you? And you've got all these distractions around you, and you have to really hone it in and stay present and know what your objective is in the scene going into a scene. It's really difficult, and there's really another great technical and creative challenge for me. So filmed Ackley Bridge, and then again it's another dip of work, and it's about being stimulated and taking action. And the thing about your time off, you have to kind of trust the process. You really have to trust that it's going to work out. Because once the doubt kind of slips in, which it does, the roles sometimes don't come. And I'm a big manifester. I'm a big believer in terms of once you work on yourself, you become a better actor, and you can manifest any more roles that you want to do. And it's always about growing. You learn something more on each role that you portray and each role you take on. But for me, it's a pure passion. I can't think of myself as doing anything else in my life right now. It has to work. This is plan A. And I've learned one thing, is that a lot of people embrace security and they embrace certainty. They want to predict the future. And the thing is, the actor, you have to embrace the uncertainty. You have to kind of trust the process, knowing where you want to go, being prepared, and when that opportunity comes, you're ready for it. And it's almost like the winner's mindset. You think of the top athletes in the world, like Michael Phelps, Usain Bolt, Michael Jordan. They all have one thing in common. They do the work that no one else sees. And when the opportunity comes, they're there and they reach the highest level. And I'm on this journey myself. I'm continuously growing and learning as an artist and as a person. I'm so grateful to Curve to be able to have done 2 productions with Nikolai. After Ackley Bridge, I did my Beautiful Laundrette here, where I portrayed a drug dealer. I don't know, but that was really, again, another creative challenge for me. A similar world, similar time period in the 80s, but a whole other creative challenge for me. But again, I was embracing it, and that's what keeps me alive as an artist. And just finishing off, I just want to say a massive part of my journey, I think I've said it before, is the personal development side. So it's not just about the acting. That's a part of it, But you have to remember that you're a human being too, so you have to enjoy the other things in life, the adventure, the play. So a massive thing coming out of drama school, which I advise many people in this room to have, is maybe a life coach or a mentor to guide you and to look at yourself and your life from a different perspective. My life coach is here today, Alison Langford. She's great. She's a writer. No, it's fine. I have to say, she's a writer. She's a writer, director, and a friend and a life coach. But I met up with her every few months to talk about my process and do a check-in with myself. And she'll just say a few little things. Maybe try this, maybe try that. So finishing up on that, I think it's really important to have someone in your life to, you know, professionally, to look at your life and see where you can be doing better. But I'm, as an artist, continuously trying to grow. And I just want to say thank you for listening to me, and hopefully you got something out of that. So, thank you.